What's the story to that guitar?
Well, the guy who made this like saved my butt because everything blew up, and I was playing that little Gretsch resonator that's in all the original videos, and my wife had got me that off of Amazon, I think, or something for like $300 or $400. It's like just an entry level like import little Gretsch, and the pickup never would work right in it, so this string wouldn't work when you plugged it in.
Mhm.
So here we are, everything happens all at once, and we're trying to do these shows, and like, I think the biggest one I did, so basically what I ended up having to do was I bought one of these suction cup rigs that sticks right here, and the mic goes down under here to pick that string up. And I played I think the biggest show I did with it was like 10,000 people, but it was enough to where I couldn't be doing a $300 guitar with a rigged up thing on it anymore. It just wasn't going to work. So this guy reached out, and Gretsch wouldn't help me with my Gret. Like, there's no way to really get a hold of them because they're such a big company. I finally did get a hold of Diane Gretsch, and she's like really nice. And so it's nothing personal against Gretsch. It's just at the time I couldn't get a hold of them. I figured I would have been able to because like everywhere sold out of that Gretsch model when the song blew up, it was a real pop, but I couldn't get a hold of them. So this guy, Beard Guitar, Paul Beard in Maryland, he reached out, fixed my Gretsch, and then gave me one of these and made it but it's all handmade and all. It's like, yeah, you can like whack somebody over the head with it pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice and heavy.
But yeah, he makes them all by hand.
Nice.
Little family-owned place, and
I know nothing about resonated guitars. Is that like, you play regular acoustic?
Yeah, it's just basically a regular acoustic. It's just a full step down is the only difference. I've just got it tuned all the way down.
Is that it? Because there's also like this whole vibe to it.
Oh yeah, well the body's different, so you can see it's got like a solid, instead of it being a hollow body like an acoustic, it's got that. It almost looks like a hubcap, that black.
And like
plate.
all the chord. That's all the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
it's just the same. Yeah, I wouldn't be smart enough to play anything special. Like it's just a regular old guitar.
I don't know. There's a different vibe to it.
Yeah, well, I like that.
Cooler.
Well, the old, I'm real fond of like the older music, like so like where all my family's from. So my dad was adopted, so I don't have any like Lunsford's not really even a real last name to me. They're all it was just my grandparents that adopted my dad. So all of my family's Ingle is like Ingle. That's like that's on my mom's side of my family. And they're all from this place about 20 miles from where like the Carter family was from. Mm-hmm. So all that old Virginia, like kind of bluegrass folk music and stuff. And so I was just always attracted to that. And so I like the resonator a full step down because to me it kind of gives it that old sound. Like a lot of the instruments back then had like bad dull strings, and they were older and they were out of tune a little bit and stuff. And I listen to a lot of that type of music, so I like the strings being a little out of tune and dull and not everything, and just that. Yeah, that's why I was so attracted to it. Plus, like some of the old blues players, like playing the dobro and stuff. But that's why I wanted to get the resonator, was just because of that old. I mean, that's even why, like, I had to use my grandpa's name as an alias, but that Oliver Anthony music is really supposed to represent like old music from like 1930s Virginia or something, like, like it's kind of got that type of feel to it, or at least in its core,
It feels like from another time, but it also feels timeless.
It's also that my music catalog is so limited, like of what I listen to, that a lot of what's in my head, like as you think about when you're writing songs and like coming up with chord progressions and stuff, whether you realize it or not, it's all being influenced off of other songs. So when you only have a lot of older music and like a little bit of metal and stuff in there, it's like there's not really a whole lot. It's like that, it's kind of going to sound that way, I guess, just anyway, because that's what's in your head already. But